Howdy, folks. Shabby is back for, I don't know. I actually don't know if this is going to be a brief kind of cap to the whole Signal Void Part 2 thing or not. I'm not sure how long we're going to be playing today, but I had to. This is the only time I've cheated on this. I actually had to look up and see where you put the skull, and I watched one of the all-time greats of long dark. Let's see what we're gonna eat here. Let's see the rose hip pie. Himiota has like 3 YouTube videos on Signal Void, and that's how I've learned where to put the skull. It looked like he knew exactly where to put the skull, so he didn't struggle like I did. He went immediately to the spot. Are we gonna? Let's just wait till tomorrow morning to do this. We're fully rested, and I just ate like a recovery pie. All right, let's just go on out there. Might as well. We can do this in crappy weather too. No problem. I hope. Nibble on some cattails for courage. TLD celery. Let's take care of some business here. I hate to lose my fire. I was wasting matches left and right. We did find a bunch of matches though, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. Gotta remember to do a little tool maintenance as well. So I don't know, some thoughts on Signal Void Part 2. I thought it was amazing. I love the room with the generator was super cool. Rudiger, you know, the Legend of Rudiger continues. Someone mentioned a Apocalypse Now kind of egomaniac. I think that's an apt description of this feller. Just his own hubris is going to end up getting us all killed. You know what I mean? Almost killed this entire region of Canada. And it sounds like there's a I'm going to go ahead and say that they're alluding to the third zone whenever she said the transmission site over the mountains. I think that is a hint of the next zone. It's not much of a hint, but I don't think Forsaken Airfield qualifies as the transmission site. So it's got to be something else. I'm gonna get this flare out. It seems to be the only thing that works against. Well, not the only thing, but it's consistently so far has been successful at deterring wolves. So we're gonna rely on our flare here. Let me get killed doing this last. Oh, it's up here. Okay, so there's like a little spot in the snow. Pick up some sticks while we're at it. There's a little spot in the snow where you place the skull. Right up here. Just before you get to the log. Here it is. Here it is. There's some weird spot right here. This went right past it the first time. Right past it. Okay, let's do it. Let's be respectful. Placing, I think her name's Tovaski. We're placing Tovaski's skull here. It's a special sentimental spot for her, or someone that she loved. They enjoyed some moments here. So there it is. Ooh. Okay, now I want to see what our badge is. Let's go back down to the. I didn't know you got a badge. That's pretty cool. Let's go back down to the, that's a footprint. Back down to the cave here, and then we'll check out what kind of badge we got.
It's so cold to think.
There's a weird light effect here. It gets brighter just before you go in. I don't know. What else is there to say? I think probably I would say my only criticism of the Tales Part 2 would be the section where you find the key. Let's see, which key is that one? No, the bolt cutters. You take the bolt cutters. So first you find the foreman's key. Great. That was cool. You find the bolt cutters. Great. No problems there. And then you use the bolt cutters. And then you just go up some stairs and you find a third key. I think there should be something more there, or just cut that part out altogether. That would be my recommendation there. Somehow couldn't... Okay, Rootbeard is back. Hey, Rootbeard. Somehow couldn't find Rudiger, and I was able to complete the quest by burying the skull anyways. Really? So you couldn't find Rudiger? Are you talking about the room? Is that part of the quest? To find Rudiger? I don't know if I can look at it. So these are all the bunker stuff, and then this is the... So there doesn't say much else. I don't think we're supposed to find Rudiger yet. We find Rudiger, I think. Might find him in the third one. The third Signal Void. But again, I think probably my only criticism would be the step where you use the bolt cutters to get another key, and all you do is go up some stairs. I think it would have been better if there would have been some more there at that point. Maybe some more, I don't know, hoop jumping, if you will, at that point, or more steps involved getting that key, or just cut that part out altogether, because it didn't seem the effort didn't seem to warrant just getting another key, because you've already gotten a key and then bolt cutters, which is essentially another key, and then getting a third key. So that would just be my thing. But I still really enjoyed the stuff. You know, just keep in mind, you know, I've been playing survival for so long that anything like this in the survival mode makes it so much more interesting and just fun to play, I think. And one of the items to check out, there was one that said to find Rudiger. Okay. You ran out of canisters, so I bailed. So was that in the section up in the... That must have been in the section where you go up above up on the ridge, that mine up there. Because we didn't fully explore that series of mines. There were even some little weird side channels down. There's a part of me that wants to go back and check all that stuff, but I think I'm going to close the book on this run doing it, and I'm going to do a 500-day interloper pretty soon. And so, sorry, I guess probably not visually appealing just to look in the blackness and hear my voice. But let's at least look out the window here. Maybe let's get a fire going, and then we can talk. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna put this run on the shelf for a bit, and let's get somewhere where I can put a bedroll. Explore the deepest parts of the mine. Yeah. I do remember reading that as well. I remember reading that. Okay, alright, we're gonna put a fire here. So yeah, I guess I can once I do this 500, start this 500-day deal, it'll be months from now, but I'm gonna try to go back in there and fully explore, especially that section, because I skipped a whole bunch, I feel like. Anything else? Yeah, I do remember it saying explore the deepest parts of the mine. Which makes me wonder what it's talking about there. I did go back using another mine entrance in the mountains and he wasn't there. Okay. Was that the mine entrance that's way on the, I don't know what side of the map that would be. I don't know which way the map is oriented. Well, let's just say like you go back to the extraction pond and then you hang a left and there's a mine entrance way back in there. And yeah, I pretty much fully explored all that, and I didn't see anything that made me think that. Because I wandered around for like 3 or 4 days, not knowing how to start the quest, so I explored quite a bit, and I was kind of like looking under every nook and cranny. I even went and like looted the gold, thinking that might start something, but obviously that didn't help either. There's a little entrance in the south of the map. I wonder if there's probably stuff that I haven't found yet. Yeah, if we're talking about a different entrance, then I don't know what that is. I still need to find that one. It sounds like. Okay, well let's. I'm gonna sleep through the night, or at least get to the morning. It looks like I'm not gonna be able to sleep, but let's just cruise on through to the end of the night, and then we'll head on over to the depot, and then I'm gonna park Shabby over there at the depot, put him in cold storage until the next zone opens up, and then we'll dust Shabby off and head over to the next phase, I guess. And then I don't know, depending on how much time is left for me, I might start a new run right here, or maybe play my 50-day Zone of Contamination only challenge that I'm trying to do. I've just been doing that off stream though. Okay, at least the part where you break the boards with a hatchet. Yeah, that's I searched that mine pretty well. Not actually, I'd take that back. I didn't search that section of the mine with this run, but I did in a previous run. I wasn't doing Signal Void though. But I think I went everywhere in that section of mine and didn't see anything. But again, I wasn't on Signal Void mode either. I did go through there with the handheld radio, and it didn't pick up any signals down there. All right, well let's eat, and then I said I don't want to go through another box of crackers. Let's just eat cattails to cruise on through till we get over to the depot. The depot has a ton of meat, aisles and piles of meat over there. It's our water. We got plenty of water, so I'm not going to make any water. Alright, well let's just sleep for 3 hours and depending on the weather, we might just leave. I don't know. Okay. Let's get out of here. I guess there's stuff to loot in this cave too, if we wanted to, but could grab some coal. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just see what the weather's like. If it's crappy, maybe I'll just go back in. Now let's just go. I think we can handle this. It's gonna be very, very cold, but we should be okay. is it? Okay. You know what? Too cold. I changed my mind. Changing my mind. Let's just wait for the sun to come up. Let's just wait for the sun to come up. Alright, close enough.
I'm starving.
Alright, well this isn't great weather. At all. This could definitely turn into a blizzard. We don't have any stink. Nope, no stink. I think there's another wolf running around here, so gotta be a little careful. Hey Shabby, my dreams matter. Good to see you. Just wrapping up Signal Void. Oh, I got a badge. I forgot to look and see what the badge does.
Starting to feel.
Trying to get, we're escaping the zone now. That's what we're doing now. All right, we got a. Is that a? That's a deer? Yeah, that's a deer. Okay. We're not going up there because I fell off a cliff last time I was up in there, and it scares me. PTSD from that fall that that
Do I? If I don't.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're recovering nicely though. Trying to play part 4. Trying to think what part 4 is. Or the newest update, you mean, I guess. This is the. Yeah, this is like the 4th. Yeah, okay.
God,
Oh.
right about now.
Are you talking about on, are you talking about part 4 of the, story mode? Is that what you mean? Cool, yeah, that's a good one. The whole prison escape and everything. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's great. That was my favorite part of that storyline. My all-time favorite thing I've done on storyline was rescuing the passengers, and then the Timberwolves are coming after you. That was amazing to me. I think some people got annoyed by it, but I loved it. I know it took a long time, but I don't know. Maybe I just like the struggle. Maybe I like the struggle. It's a cool zone, though. This is a cool zone. You should, I don't know, when you get a chance, check out this zone. It's challenging. There's a lot of loot. There's a few things that this is a funny little glitch right here that it's like another world. You're looking at into a window into another world. I'm gonna actually make a fire here and warm back up. Let's see. Is it just because it's too windy? What's happening? It's too windy. Okay. Oh, don't starve, Shabby. Let's see, down in this dip here. Let's do that. I like Wintermute too. Okay, what's this zone connected to? It's connected to the depot. Or I think that's what it's called. I can't remember actually what that's. I'm just calling it the depot for shorthand, but I actually forget what that section's called. But it's connected to that, and then there's also we discovered an entrance to a connection to Forsaken Airfield. The cave that I was in just a few minutes ago, that cave connects to Forsaken Airfield. And it connects over by the, sorry, I'm trying to play this game and, oh wait, oh no, where's all our teas? Did we leave our teas somewhere? Did I drink them all? There's a bunch here. Move all to inventory. Have you seen the flask yet? Flask is pretty sweet. Oh, messed that up. Place it. There we go. Yeah, it's close to the bunker. It's behind. It's kind of behind where the bear cave is. There's a helicopter crash back there too.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
So it's pretty cool. That's kind of changes things quite a bit, I think. I mean, you should try it out for yourself, but it's challenging zone. The toxic wolves are probably, I don't know. Well, they're one of the bigger challenges, are dealing with the toxic wolves, because they're not 100% afraid of a torch. There's not a lot of. I only found one sewing kit, and I think that was an RNG sewing kit in this whole zone, which is weird thing to not have any of, but yeah, it wasn't there. I don't know, there's weird things like that. There's not a lot of food. The food is probably the biggest. If you're gonna like hang around here for a bit, the food is really a problem, because I mean, you're gonna find food, and that's fine, but you're gonna run out of that pretty soon. And there's only a handful of spots where I've seen rabbits, and I've only seen 3 deer in the whole zone. So that makes it tough. That makes it tough. There is a pretty decent amount of cattails.
Warming up a bit.
There are wolves that hang around here too, so gotta kind of be careful. I don't want to have to use a flare, so I'm just gonna run if I see a wolf.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Okay, so here's the depot right here, or the wolf transfer pass. That's what it's called, transfer pass. And this is also where you spawn, and as far as I know, this is the only spawn point in the zone, is right here. So this is where you'll start. You killed 3 yesterday? 3! Okay, alright, well I guess I wasn't looking hard enough. I saw 1 back there, and I saw 1 in that area that we were just in. And then I saw a third one in between those 2 areas. But I never saw a group of deer. I would always see a deer by itself. So, I don't know, that was my own experience, but it sounds like you've kind of found the treasure trove of deer somewhere. What? Also, I wonder if it makes a difference if were you playing on Interloper, because I have seen some pretty, I don't know, like, I don't know if I want to use the word significant, but I think probably the biggest difference I noticed between Interloper and Stalker was the fact that there's not a bed in the trailer on Stalker, and I've literally never seen anything like that. I've never seen an interior actually be different depending on the mode that you're playing, unless I'm not thinking. But that was kind of weird. The fire barrels were moving around, so I wonder if the deer spawn is different. But I don't know if you were playing on Interloper or not. I did find a ptarmigan nest. I did find one of those. Yeah. It's just, I'm not much of a rabbit survivor. I almost never eat rabbits. I don't know, I just feel like it's like the amount of calories you spend on rabbits. Like I'll get my mitts and my hat made, and then after that I almost
Think about his
kind of just
food.
ignore rabbits. That's just how I play though. Okay, so we're here now. I wish I had some ptarmigan here. We can make some briar house, baby. Yeah, the rabbit pies, ptarmigan pies, venison pies. Those 3 pies are super, super useful in many, many situations because it gives you the extra carrying capacity. So yeah, I really like those. I really like those pies. Those are good. This right here. You get 3 extra kilos of carrying capacity. So those are awesome. Rabbit stew is light and has lots of calories. Really? Okay. Yeah, I don't mess around with stews. Now I'm definitely out of my element with the stews. So okay. All right. Yeah, like I said, I mean everyone plays it different. I'm not trying to say that my way is the right way to play it at all. I would never ever say something like that. Where can we get? Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna save it here. I'm gonna probably jump onto my 50-day in the Zone of Contamination run, and then we'll just play for a bit. We'll play for like 20 minutes or so, and we'll just keep this particular Shabby will remain here until I'll unlock him out of cold storage once the next zone opens up. So I don't know. That might be a year from now. Who knows? Yeah, I've been pounding rosehip and peach pies for the last 2 or 3 days. Yeah, those are strong pies as well. Absolutely. I'm more of a pie guy than a stew guy. I have to admit. Okay. All right, so let's save it here. And then yeah, we'll just play a little Zone Contamination. Running scared. Shabby running scared. Okay. All right, let's oh wait. Let's look at our badges. Let's look at our badges. I haven't looked at this yet. Oh wait. Okay. Challenges. Oh, it's a challenge. I see. Okay. You've completed buried echoes. Okay. And then this is the signal void one. Okay. I've been calling it signal void part 2, but I guess it's called buried echoes now that I think about it. Look at this. Oh, those are hunted. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done those. There's a lot of these I haven't done, as you can tell. I have no idea what that is. 2019. Okay, those were just like special events back in the day. Looks like. Okay, let's load up. Here we go. Let's load that one up. I don't even know where I am right now or anything. I haven't played this in like 4 days, and I was getting like confused with this run. I was getting it confused with the signal void run. Look at all this food we got. Okay. Do we have, I think I have, okay, I've got antibiotics. Okay, so we can eat some of this crappy stuff. Let me make sure Fish cake recipe you find in Bleak helps with cabin fever. Yeah. There's a, actually Briar House does too. And then there's another one that I think, oh, what do we have? Okay, we have a Glimmer Fog. Glimmer Fog. I don't even know where I was going. I don't know what my plan was. Cannot remember. I think I've looted all these buildings. Actually, I don't think I've looted, I haven't looted the concentrator all the way, so let's just go on over there. Looks like I have a pretty decent amount of energy. I can't remember all the ones that will... I found some matches right here on this run. Just FYI. Alright, let's put this out. There's a few of them that will get rid of cabin fever. I think the Prepper's Pie will as well. That's another one. Okay. Now always run the wrong... I'm learning not to run the wrong direction like I have been. This is a quiet Glimmer Fog. Usually it's pretty loud. Okay, there's a bed here. We don't have a bedroll because we spawned in here, so... Excuse me. So, this is pretty much our bed. Okay, let's see. I think I stored a bunch of stuff in here, if I remember correctly. No, I just put junk in here. Okay. Alright. Let's put a few of these. Probably only need like 4. I cannot remember how much of the mine we've searched, but we have been down there quite a bit. I just don't know how much. Alright. Probably not going to make any fires up there. Actually, let's drop our coal here too. Alright, we're not going to need this book. Alright, that's our clothing situation. We're doing good on food though, I will say. It's looking pretty good. We are gonna, you know, if we're gonna be here for 50 days, we are gonna need to come up with a strategy. Maybe, you know, like Rootbeard was, you know, advocating, maybe some rabbit hunting. That might be our salvation. Okay, I think we're in loot mode. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Okay, I have no memory of where I've been. Just gonna have to treat this like a fresh run. Stalker's Pie has 2,000 calories. Need level 5 to make it though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that one and the Briar House. Briar House like has 2,100, I think. 2,150. So yeah, I think there's certain situations, like depending on what, you know, what's going on, where, you know, the appropriate food is the, you know, is the most beneficial, you know. So like, I always think of Briar House as good traveling. When I'm traveling far distances, I like to have Briar House because it's Briar Bar. Because of the calories, and then it also increases your fatigue meter. Let's see. Here we go. Grab that. Let me just search over here real quick. Knock out this bottom floor. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a boring bit here. I'm just gonna be looting probably the largest building in the game. So it's gonna be a lot of just walking around here. I've already done a little bit, like I said, so I've already been to that cool spot that's up there. Wait, can you see it from here? It's up above us. It's just up above us here. We did not find a Mackinac jacket in... Or wait, did we find one on this run? I can't remember now. No, we did. Yeah, we found a Mackinac in this room, right here, that straight in front of us. Found a Mackinac in there, so that was pretty sweet. You have to kind of do a lot of sort of going, you know, down a... You have to go down like sort of like a bin thing, and then across a catwalk and on top of some pipes. Thompson Stew to me is the worst one. It's a pain in the ass to make. On Interloper you have to go literally, you have to do signal void to get corn to make it. It's just, and it doesn't have that, to me it doesn't have that much of a benefit. Yeah, I was wondering that too. That's exactly what my theory was, that the trader, you were going to be able to get things that are finite, like, you know, flour, oil, exactly. Oh, not that way. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you on that for sure. Has anyone found a hacksaw in this zone? That would be a find. That would be pretty amazing. I better eat before I start starving. I'm going for well fed. I know most people so far that I've seen try to play the Zone of Contamination only they have been using the starvation method, which probably smart. So I was literally just talking about how hard it is to you know, how difficult it is to stay fed in this zone. But I think I'm going to just try to get going on fishing ASAP. And I'm just going to use a fishing strategy to survive. So we'll see. Funny if the trader only wants car batteries. That would be funny. Hacksaw is also going to make it very difficult or lack of a hacksaw is going to make it very difficult for rabbits, because you can't harvest rabbits without a cutting tool. You can't harvest ptarmigan without a cutting tool. So if we don't find a hacksaw here, then I don't know, like, what do you do there? You basically can only carcass harvest corpses or carcasses. So deer carcasses, that's about it. That's about it. And then I guess maybe a wolf carcass if you want to go that route. There are several wolf carcasses, so you could potentially make a wolf coat if you can find enough of those things, and a sewing kit, which is also difficult to find in this zone. Yeah, there's lots of challenges here, what can I say? Oh, we've been here, okay. We looted this far more than I thought. So maybe I might be just re-looting this for no reason. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm kind of looking around just for a hacksaw, to be honest. It's got to be pretty well hidden if there's one in here. Usually that means it's just peeking out somewhere, or it's sitting on top of something, which is that's the one that'll really get you whenever it's sitting on top of something. Because you're oftentimes just staring down at the floor when you're playing this. Okay, here's where you go. Here's where you get into the... So you go down that, and then you can go across, get over there, and then go along that catwalk, and then you can get into that room. Okay. Guess we could do some mapping, I suppose. Nothing wrong with that. I just feel like I'm going around in circles. Let's go up to the next level. Have I been back here? I don't know. It's so hard to tell. So hard. I think I have. Yeah, we've been here. I was really... You can get... Yeah, I know. We're stuck in this zone, though. What I really wanted... My ultimate... My big dream was to have a hammer spawn in this zone. And then you could just do, like... Then you could just do... You know... Far territories only runs and get a bow and all that stuff. If you could find a hammer. But I don't think there's a hammer... I think I would have already heard. I would have already heard about it. Doesn't appear to be a hacksaw here either. Which is weird because it seems like there'd be hacksaws all over the place. There definitely are a lot of workbenches. Tons of workbenches in the zone. That's one thing that really differs from the airfield. The airfield only has 2 workbenches. This one has workbench everywhere you look. Yeah, yeah. Stalker's a whole different ball game for me. I don't even... I mean, I'm not trying to dismiss it. It's just, I just don't play it. There's too much loot to keep track of. I do play Stalker though. I do play Stalker loot, but I just usually will play it with like on no-goa settings or something like that. And so I have learned a little bit about Stalker loot from playing that mode. And you can get like I know where the bedrolls are on Stalker. Sorry, I don't start off with a bedroll usually on Stalker, so knowing where the bedroll spawns are, to me, that's one of those things I always try to keep track of.
Man, all I can think about is food.
I mean, we could play Stalker no-goa in the far territories. That might be interesting to play. Might try that someday. I only learned about this yesterday. This right here. But there's not much up here, so... For somebody without a radio. Looks like pretty much have picked this place clean. In the bunker. Oh, I forgot about the bunker. Yeah. You're right. You're right. That's the third one. Forget about the bunker. Yeah, I'd almost rather just... If I unlocked it, I think I'd rather just base up at the bunker because of the... I hate that the workbench is way down in that basement of the hangar. I can't stand that. More matches is welcome. I just wonder. You have to wonder what's in these green crates too. I mean, somebody at some point opens up all of these crates and then, you know, and then it just sort of filters out into the community. Like, oh yeah, you want to crack open that crate because it's got something in it. But I'm never the one that does that. It's not.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I'll just rely on other people's knowledge for which crates to open up. Okay, obviously haven't been in here yet. Look at that. I've seen other people get oats in here, and I've never gotten oats. We got corn though. There's a bench in the outside hangar. Oh, you're right. Okay, all right. All right, you're calling out all of my misinformation. You're right. There is another. I started off by saying there's 2 workbenches in the airfield, and now you've already identified 2 other ones that I didn't think of. Yep. Absolutely right. Okay, let's eat before I'm gonna go for well fed. Might be dumb. That might be dumb. I'm gonna try to eat these chips without. Let's see what happens here. Okay. I'm not sure if chips give you food poisoning or not. Can't remember. I know Pops won't. Or it's a very, very low percentage. Yeah, no oats. No oats for Shabby. Like, don't you wonder if there's something behind that table? I do. Yeah, it's a memory exercise. Like, how much useless knowledge can we just cram into your brain? Sweet.
This stuff will come in handy.
Love it. All right, hang on. Let's put this out. Save our fuel here. Okay, what was it? 20 something? $21. Oh, shoot. 21.43. Boom. All right.
This will come in handy.
No, actually, you don't know how wrong you are, Astrid. Now these definitely are not going to be better than chemical boots. Let's just look at them. Let's just look at them, but I bet they're not going to be anywhere near. Yeah, just drop it. Drop it. They are just like the combat boots my mother wore, though. I don't know if anyone remembers that old saying. That's ancient. That's an ancient one. I was on a run and I got like 5 combat boots. And I was just sort of complaining about them, and then I made that comment about your mother wore combat boots. And I was like, what the hell does that even mean? So I looked it up, and I guess during World War II or something, like whenever the Navy ships would come in for shore leave, army boots. Yeah, I guess it's army boots. But either way, this is where it comes from. It's basically prostitutes would wear army boots or combat boots to let the sailors know, like, hey, open for business. So that's where that comes from. Alright, we got a few things here. That's good. Okay, hang on. Look at Kimiyota's screenshot challenges during a stream. You're supposed to recognize locations because of specific trees and things like rose hips. Oh, yeah, I think I have, I think I didn't know if it was Kimiyota, but I did see someone was doing that. No, I think it was Dunn. I don't know if you know DH Dunn. Good streamer on Twitch. He was doing that too. I like that. It's kind of like there's these things called geo challenges, I think, and you basically get a picture from Google Street View, and then you have to figure out where you are, which is pretty cool. Because you know that's kind of what I do for work. I'm a geographer, more or less, and so I'm really interested in that type of stuff. Okay. Hang on, I'm not paying attention. We got a quarter. What do we do next? I guess loot more buildings. We could loot more buildings. I have enough energy. We'll stay in the area. Loop and Bash do it too. Okay. Yeah, so if for people not in Twitter world, I recommend these two streamers as well. Bash Robe. You might have seen Bash Robe's videos on YouTube, or super I don't know what you call, like, helpful as far as like dealing with wolves. He's got a couple of wolf ones, I think. Those are the only two that come to mind, but those are super good. Bash Robe, highly recommend. And then Paraloopable is the other mention here, and she's also, I think they're both Italian, I'm pretty sure, and they're both great. They're super nice people, know a lot about the game. Alright, I guess let's leave some more food here. It's a big pile of goodness right there. I can't recall if you can cook corn or not, but I want to save that for whenever we got a fire going. So for right now, let's just eat some jerky. And a bag of chips. Okay. Alright, now let's go on over. Let's do some more looting. Actually, let me fill up my, You confuse Bash with Blades. Oh yeah, I mean, I've been watching Blades for a very long time. Pretty much since I started on Twitch. I've been watching CJ Blades play. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was gonna fill up my lantern. Okay. I hate that the jerry can still disappears. I wish it didn't disappear. Oh, look at this. Alright. We're just gonna loot. We're gonna loot this upper level. That's what we're gonna be doing today. And then I'm gonna... So I'm starting to develop a plan, getting back into the routine here. We'll loot these buildings. I think I've already looted most of this stuff already, but I just have to make sure now. Because, again, I was playing too many different runs in the same zone, and I got super confused with where I had been, what I'd done. So, it looks like, obviously, I've been here. We've got leather there, but don't need it. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother going up there, because I'm sure we've looted it. Alright, not seeing any wolves around yet. But yeah, I guess Bashrobe, whenever he put that video out about the wolves, and whenever, like, I think it was a couple days later, Zach came out with, like, a response video. I'm hearing a wolf, I think. No, maybe not. Whenever Zach is learning stuff from you, that means, yeah, you pretty much know. You pretty much know how it works. Okay. Now we've also learned that the Foreman's Key is part of the Signal Void quest, so... Or I guess Buried Echoes. Hey, look at this. More matches. More matches. Matches all over the place. Another workbench. I kept seeing, I've seen so many wires and fuses, I thought that there was a transmission tower or transmitter that needed to be repaired, but that's not the case. Not the case. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's go over here. We got this already, okay. Alright. We can go on up, I guess. Yeah, I know the fuses are just laying around now. There's no point in the fuses. Because I don't think you can't make tackle, right? With them. You have to, that's just wires. So yeah, the fuses really don't serve any purpose. Man, I want to find a hacksaw so bad. I just don't, I don't think it's in the cards. There is the head frame building, which is on the very, very top. It's basically the elevator, like the pulleys up there. There is a little bit of loot up there. We just don't have the energy for it, so maybe later. Okay. Alright, so now let's do some of these exterior buildings, I guess. I keep wanting to pull out my bow. I don't have one. This makes me so nervous. The wolves here suck. I'm just gonna say it. They just absolutely suck. Okay. All right. Let's see. Look how warm it is.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah, so I guess, I don't know if I said this before, I can't remember, I'm kind of all over the place, but, I think really my strategy is just going to be fishing. I need to get like a spot out there. Well, actually I have to craft, I'm going to have to start crafting. I should have been grabbing those wires now that I think about it. Because we're going to have to make lures. I need to get guts going. Oh, we gotta get guts. That's actually the first order of business. Get the guts. Do we have that? There is a gut in one of the rooms in a wheelbarrow, and I don't know if it's always there or not. Where was that? Can I get this Polaroid? There's a gut in a wheelbarrow in one of these rooms. I can't remember. I think it's in one of the interior rooms, not one of these. The fuse, again, pointless. It's in the conveyor building. Okay, so we were just in there. I must have walked... Either it wasn't there or I just walked right past it, which is probably... Hopefully I just walked right past it. And in fact... no, I'll just wait. I'll wait. We have to go back over there for the bed anyway, so we'll go that direction here. After we loot this up. So there's 4 buildings out here. This mental note. There's 4 exterior buildings. Lots of reclaimed all over the place. I was just seeing if I was taking any damage from the chemicals or not. Or not. It's not damage, it's just accumulating. I'm gonna have to also go down into the... I'm gonna have to sort of retrace my steps in the mines as well, because we've searched quite a bit of the mines, I just don't know where.
I can use this.
Sweet. Red toolbox, awesome. But yeah, so it's gonna be kind of nerve-wracking. Not nerve-wracking, just kind of annoying, like, okay, I've already been through here, there's a hook, I love that. If we could get some line, that would be absolutely amazing.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, we are pretty heavy right now. Dang, I should drop some of this stuff. Alright. I'm trying to hang on to this wood because we're gonna need it. The reclaimed... Another workbench. Come on, hacksaw, where are you? Need a hacksaw. So many spots for hacksaws. Oh, there's too much to search. All right. Hey, good. Carla Evander, how's it going? All right. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this, let's see. What was I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna grab this wood and take it over to the... Going fine, I'm about to stop pretty soon. Gonna get over into this room. This is sort of a cool... This is kind of a cool building. If there's a fire barrel here. Okay, so the fire barrel got moved. There was a fire barrel right here. No, oh, sorry. Okay, here it is. So you have a workbench right here next to a fire barrel, which is, this is great. This is a good setup. So that's what you want. We're gonna leave some fuel here. And actually I'll leave the reclaimed wood here. Hey, Carla, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offensive, but are you a bot? This sounds, all this conversation sounds really familiar to me. Really familiar. All right. Okay. Are you gonna ask me to look at your art on, are you gonna ask me to look at your art on Discord? Is that where this conversation said, ooh, a gut? Sweet. Okay.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
All right, let's put this over here. Let's see. Okay, what else we need to do here? Yeah, I know. Check out your work on Discord. I know. I know. Like I said, I've been through this conversation before. Let's see. It's the best. It's the best art. Never seen anything quite like it. No. Okay. Let's see. Obviously we haven't been in here yet. This is good. I'm liking the food.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
We did get a gut, so we can make some tackle now, which is excellent. Okay, I have no idea how to open this. I don't know how this door opens, but it does somehow. You know, I'm really starting to question if you're a bot or not. You know, you had me convinced whenever you said you weren't a bot, and now I'm like, maybe I was wrong about that. Okay. Okay, so this is the building that has the possible gut in it. So let's go in there, and then I'm going to stop here. And then, I don't know. I was planning on not streaming this run, just sort of have it just sort of as my side. Yeah, it's probably not good. Yeah. Okay, here's where the gut is right here, but it's not there. So I think, right? Am I right about that, Rootbeard? Is this the wheelbarrow that might have the gut in it? Or is it in that other... I'm gonna try this other building real quick. Hopefully it won't get me killed. Let's see, this way. Alright, I guess you have to get to the door around this side. In a weird way, it's almost more nerve-wracking to not see wolves. Because you're like, where are they? Alright. I think it was that other I think it was that other one. I think it was that first building we looked at. The building with the big auger. Yeah, so this is the elevator building, so this is not... Yeah, it was the other building. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in our truck and take a little nap. We'll stop here for the day. Well, thanks for hanging with me, Rootbeard. Appreciate the company, and my dreams matter. I don't know if you're still around, but good to hang out with you all. Always nice to have a little friendly conversation while you're playing some TLD. Alright, so let's go ahead and snack a little bit. Probably good opportunity to drink some, or to eat some crappy food, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually not sure if I dumped some... I think everything I dumped on the ground is just canned foods, so let's just eat this. Okay. Alright, we don't need to recover health, so I'm gonna probably just only sleep for a few hours, and then we'll just see where things land next time. Okay. Alright, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take it Shabby. I'm gonna be going on vacation for the next, week and a half or so. So I'll be, got well fed, look at that. So I'll be playing quite a bit, probably over the next few days. So we'll see you around. Okay, everyone, take it Shabby.